Good morning. Today we are headed to Disney's Hollywood Studios. It's Christmas time at Walt Disney World Resort, and what better place to go than to Hollywood Studios? For my money, I'm making the case that Hollywood Studios is the number one themed, decorated, you name it, Christmas theme park at Walt Disney World Resort. And I'm going to try to prove it to you today. Along with that, we are going to eat some treats and snacks that are available throughout the normal park day at Hollywood Studios. We're also going to be trying some staples and some classics that I love I'm going to share with you today. So come with us to Disney's Hollywood Studios. I'll see you there. Made it to Hollywood Studios. Loving the Christmas decorations. This is why I think it's probably the best Christmas park here. All the vintage, retro decor. It's really something to look at everywhere you look. That's why I think it's the best. Love their Christmas tree on the lake next to Gertie. First time I've seen it this year. It's a nice tree. What's Gertie doing over there? I like the little Santa Claus on it. I like these little things on the lamppost too. It's nice. Going to get one of my favorite things from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. That's a Ronto Roasters Ronto breakfast wrap. They have a beer that's unique to them as well. So now we're entering Galaxy's Edge. Rise of the Resistance now has a single rider lane. I might try that today. Have any of you ever played the Bounty Hunters game with the Disney Play app? What do you think of it? Put it in the comments now. First off, at Ronto Roasters, I started off with a Ronto morning wrap, which you can only get in the morning time. They stopped serving it for $12.79. It is just fantastic. It has a great snap of that sausage and a really nice grilled flavor. It really does taste roasted, but it includes eggs, grilled pork sausage, shredded cheddar, and peppercorn sauce and pita bread. And that peppercorn sauce really just kind of ties it together. But a really, really nice way to start the day over in Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios. Next off, a unique beverage over at Ronto Roasters is the Surabat Valley Harvest Brew by Terrapin Brewing Company, $15.50. It's a Gosa style that is kettle soured, tart, and salty with a watermelon aroma, and that is a perfect description of this beer. Nice and crisp. If you like the Schöfferhofer over in Germany, that grapefruit beer, you're going to love this one. It's a little bit more tart, a little more sour, but it really cuts that heat and does kind of quench your thirst on those hot Florida days. So a Gosa style is a more of a salty style beer, and that's the best way to describe it. If you've never had a Gosa style beer, just expect that tart, sharp punch of fruity watermelon flavor with a little bit of salt. But it really is a thirst quencher on a hot Florida day.
You're on the right track.
Ronto breakfast wrap and Gosa style beer was really good at Ronto Roasters. We're here in Galaxy's Edge. Might check out the markets here and keep on rocking and rolling for the day.
Enjoying the gastric distress. I know I did. All of you in this outpost, hear me. First Order is now firmly in power. The resistance has been destroyed, but they don't want to accept it. They do not see that the First Order brings stability, order, and rule of law to the galaxy. Resistance would disrupt this balance. It would bring conflict, aggression, even war, and we would be forced to respond with the same. Yet they press on, try to survive, to keep fighting for a hopeless cause. We believe resistant spy is into this location. Some of you may have cooperated. Some of you may even support the resistance. If that is true, we will find out, and you will feel the consequences of your actions. Troopers.
Lieutenant.
So, welcome to Batsu.
You are a poor ambassador.
Sir.
Have you found the resistance spy?
Not yet, sir. We've initiated reconnaissance patrols we believe should be found.
You have failed, Lieutenant. That resistance spy was tracked to Batu. You were sent to find her.
Sir.
If she is here, she may not be alone. Do you understand? The resistance must not be allowed to regroup. If someone in this outpost knows something, we need to find them.
Lead it to your right away, sir.
You will await further orders.
Yes, sir.
Troopers.
They even have Christmas decorations in Muppet Land. Oh, stage one is the old Muppet store. That's where the Jollywood Nights, which will be here this weekend. That's where all the merchandise is for the party. You can see the festive decorations through the windows. I don't know if you could see it there, but that's where it is. Also, I'm about to head to one of my favorite places, but before I do, are you all blue or green milk supporters? Or neither? I know some of you are not supporters of the blue or green milk fad, but I like the blue, but I want to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments. I wonder if you guys can, or you all can figure out where I'm going now. It's very close to here in Muppets, but I feel like every aspect of this park, or every section of this park, is decorated at Christmas for the most part, with the exception of Galaxy's Edge. So this is why I think it makes it the ultimate Christmas park. But we're gonna head over to Baseline Taphouse because I love the pretzel, I love the cheese sauce, and they have some really good beer offerings. So let's go that way right now. Next stop is Baseline Taphouse, and it's one of my absolute favorite places just to chill out, people watch, enjoy some good food like this pretzel here. This Bavarian pretzel is $10, and for my money, it's the exact pretzel that I love. And for my money, you can't beat this pretzel. The cheese dipping sauce and the spicy yellow mustard really ties it together. I prefer the cheese sauce, but every now and then I like to kind of get adventurous and dunk it in that yellow mustard, and it's just a perfect pretzel in my opinion. For $10, you can't beat this huge pretzel. And I also got a beverage, which is the North Coast Scrimshaw Pilsner for $11.50. This is out of Fort Bragg. It's a 4.7% ABV, 22 IBUs, and it's really kind of like your Miller Lights and Bud Lights of the world, but with much more flavor. If you like Pilsners and lighter beers, this one is for you. It's going to have a lot of flavor, and it's a ton of flavor for a lighter 4.7% ABV beer. And I was doing a little bit of research on this one because I read up on Jollywood Nights, and they have a beer margarita. I wanted to taste this beer. This is the beer portion of that beer margarita, and I wanted to try it out and taste it out and do a little bit of research, right? I did this all for you guys and for the research. But this beer is fantastic on its own. I can only imagine, and you guys can see on this upcoming next video at Jollywood Nights when I get the beer margarita, which does include the North Coast Scrimshaw Pilsner. Next up is our stop at ABC Commissary for a special holiday exclusive item, and that is the Linzer Cookie Mousse Torte for $6.29, and it looks fantastic. It screams Christmas time, it screams the holidays, and it's pretty big for $6.29. It definitely could be shared as I split it open here, and you look at that interior. It's really, really great. It kind of utilizes some of that shortbread that they've been utilizing throughout Hollywood Studios and other snacks, but the description reads, layers of hazelnut cake, raspberry blackcurrant mousse, raspberry jam, and sweet snow-dusted Linzer cookie. Had definitely a lot of butteriness to it and a lot of crunch with the nuttiness of the dough that they used, with a little bit of that holiday spice, probably from the blackcurrant, and dusted with that powdered sugar. It is just a perfect cookie slash mousse slash pie feeling that you get for the holidays, and it is a perfect holiday snack over here at ABC Commissary.
Really nice. Really nice. All right. See what a little coffee and cloud cover will do to brighten your mood? That's right.
Thank you, thank you, thank you much. Hey, Max, what do you say we do a little audience participation number? Kids, you want to do a little parading around? Yes, thank you. One person, thank you. We're going to do a nice holiday classic called Jingle Bells. You might know a little Jingle Bells, so stick around, and we'll do a little parade with our friend Max right here. Give it up for Max right there. Here we go. Jingle Bells.
Throughout this entire video, you'll see just decorations galore throughout everywhere, sprinkled throughout all of the park, with the exception of Galaxy's Edge, of course, keeping to that Star Wars Galaxy theming. But everywhere you look, you see Christmas decor, you see vintage, retro, holiday decor. You see Christmas trees, you see Gertie with a Christmas hat on, holding an ornament. You see ornaments in the lake, Echo Lake. You see a huge Christmas tree that's beautiful. And you just see these retro decorations every single where you look. I think another area that lacked a little bit was around the Hollywood Tower of Terror, which for Jollywood Nights, they do have the Tip Top Club, but that's another story. This is why I'm kind of making my case as you watch the video that Hollywood Studios is the #1 holiday or Christmas theme park at the Walt Disney World Resort. My argument against Magic Kingdom is that the only place that you really see the Christmas decor is on Main Street USA. When you walk in past the train station and down Main Street USA, that's really where you get almost all of the holiday or Christmas decor. You might see some like garlands and wreaths sprinkled throughout, but for the most part, it's strictly to Main Street USA. So as you watch the remainder of this video, keep in mind and kind of point out all of the Christmas decorations that you see throughout every single part of Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
It's the best place to hold them. This opens, and then this thing. If I hand it to me. I don't know if that'd be any easier. Okay.
Howdy, I'm Jessie, and that dinosaur toy up there, that's Rex. How's it going, Rex?
Did I ever tell you I'm afraid of heights? I am Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, here to deliver this message. Happy Holidays.
Next, it's off to try out the new single rider system at Rise of the Resistance. As you know, this ride and attraction is one of the most popular and in demand in all of the park, and one of the best for great reason. So, being able to do this for free at no additional cost to you is huge. And I do ride this by myself pretty frequently just due to the ages of my kids and, things like that. But this entrance, they had a sign up at the main entrance saying single rider, and they shot us over to the right. We went down this side back entrance and went right past that transport scene into the Stormtrooper scene. And you kind of bypass the first pre-show and you bypass that first transport scene when you get taken over by systems. So this is an incredible time saver, also a money saver for you if you do ride this by yourself. If you don't mind riding it by yourself, it is awesome. I'm loving it. I'm really glad that they do have quite a few single rider rides in the park now, along with the Falcon and Smoke Run. And rock and roller coaster starring Aerosmith.
First order. We will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. A probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, it goes on the prisoners.
Cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Detection is never taken.
Take cover, recruits. If anyone's making a blaster, now's a good time. The escape pods just lost. Wait, what's going on? It's bad. It's real bad.
The resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run. There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the resistance.
Came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant?
I need eyes on back. Line up. Staffers copy.
More escape pods down in Sector 4. Verification pending from Chief Command personnel.
Where's the Lieutenant back here? I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the resistance base is...
Here you'll notice one of the only references to MGM Studios at Hollywood Studios Park, formerly known as MGM Studios. But as I prepare to leave for the day and be done with this video, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Comment. Do you think Disney's Hollywood Studios is the best or ultimate Christmas theme park at the Walt Disney World Resort? If not, what do you think it is? Is it Animal Kingdom? Is it Epcot? Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching the video today. Now we're waiting for the long-awaited arrival of the Santa Sully with Mike Wazowski popcorn bucket. It did go on sale while I was here at Hollywood Studios. I also heard that it was at Animal Kingdom as well, with many more holiday Christmas buckets to come. So if you're a popcorn bucket collector like myself, Santa Sully is here for a limited time through the holiday seasons, and look at it. She's a beaut. Thank you so much for watching today's episode as I leave Disney's Hollywood Studios. It was a great day. If you like this content and much more, like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend. And that is a wrap from Disney's Hollywood Studios today. What a great day it was. We got a very cool new Sully and Mike Wazowski popcorn bucket for the holidays. We tried out some of my favorites, including the baseline pretzel, a couple of beers, and the breakfast Ronto wrap, which I have not had in a long time, and it did not disappoint. Also had that fantastic Linzer Torte, Linzer Mousse Torte, that is. That was fantastic. And it's around for the holiday season all day long. And with that said, I got to try out Rise of the Resistance single rider line for the first time. And if you're unaware, you do bypass, or at least I did, I bypassed that transport scene. So if you're really into that one, the getting there scene, the single rider might not be for you. But if you've done it several times and don't want to, waste the extra 5 minutes waiting on that transport scene, it'll get you right on over to the loading area where you come out to all those stormtroopers out there. So it was really cool. It saved a lot of time, and the best thing was it was free. So give it a try if you're a single rider like myself, or if your kids don't want to ride it, something like that.
Give it a try. It's a good time, and it saved a lot of time for sure, for free. But that's going to do it. Thanks for joining me on today's adventure, and I'll see you next time. Remember, never let anyone sign your checks.